MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the World Series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Cleveland Indians. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Well, here's a little comparison of these two teams. Looking at it earlier, to me, the story is all about the pitching. Both squads have some good arms, and the team that gets the best outings are probably going to come out on top.
It's the moment these players have been waiting for. Game 1 of the Fall Classic is on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your defending American League Central champion, Cleveland Indians.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. With that, the batting order for the visiting Arizona Diamondbacks. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. Clearly, he impacted the game last time. 3 runs scored. If you're scoring 3 runs, you're doing a lot of good things. We'll see if he can be a catalyst for the offense again today.
Bob Lemon gets the call on the mound here at home for Game 1 of the World Series. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy has a 3-pitch mix, and he needs all 3 of his pitches. If he has them all working and uses them properly, he has a chance to be very effective.
Here's how the Indians are setting up on D. And the guy patrolling center field today, I can't emphasize this enough. If you want a good ball club, you better be strong up the middle. Center field being that main component with catcher, shortstop, and second base. This guy takes tremendous routes to the ball, strong and accurate arm, and just a leader on the field.
Standing in, Tony Womack. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Tony Womack.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. And there's one gone to begin the evening.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Stepping in now, Craig Counsell. Just got a piece up the line. That winds up foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Into the box, Luis Gonzalez, as he'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball 1. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
The 2-0 on the way. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
3-1 to the Diamondbacks left fielder.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Batting fourth, right fielder, Reggie.
Stepping in, Reggie Sanders, man at first after the 2-out walk. First offering on its way. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Gonzalez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. Now the Tribe will get their shot. Still scoreless. And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. Clearly, he impacted the game last time. 3 runs scored. If you're scoring 3 runs, you're doing a lot of good things. We'll see if he can be a catalyst for the offense again today.
Randy Johnson is on the mound here on the road for Game 1 of the World Series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut 1 time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
Okay, here's how the Snakes are lining up defensively. And manning second base today is a guy with one of the quickest hands in the game. That's the name of the game over at second base. It's not about range. It's not about arm strength. It's about turning every double play for your pitching staff. Making the routine play and making sure every 2 is turned.
Stepping in, Al Smith. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. The 1-1 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
The 3-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now the payoff pitch home. Gets him looking up around the letters.
Batting second baseman.
At the plate, Bobby Avila, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Flares this one over toward first. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third.
And with 2 away here in Game 1 of the World Series, let's give you a little refresher course at the roads these two teams took to get where they are tonight. Stepping up to the plate, Larry Doby. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And they start him out away with a cold strike. Two out, nobody on. And that misses. 1-1.
1-1.
The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging. Two and two now with 2 gone here in the home half of the first. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Indians go down 1-2-3, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Now at the plate, Danny Batista, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the 2nd inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
In now, Matt Williams. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set, and the pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. Batista gets his lead at first, nobody out. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His first homer here in the series, and Arizona moves out in front now 2-0.
We were wondering who was going to strike first with the long ball. What a moment for him right there. Home run to World Series. No one can ever take that away from you.
Standing in now, Mark Grace. As he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, 1 run feels like 3 or 4.
And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Base is empty here with nobody out. high in the air into shallow left center. Strickland retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for out number 1.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Into the box now, Damian Miller. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. Still only one out in the inning. Called strike, and that'll run it full.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
Swing and a little tapper. That veers foul, so they'll do it again on 3-2. Another full count offering on its way. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
The pitcher, Randy Johnson, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. First delivery to him on the way. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
In today's game, if they're going to give you an out, you take it. You have to find a way to execute a pitch in the zone, allow him to get the bunt down, and take the out at first.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And they elect to have the pitcher bunt with one gone as he puts this one down. And there's out number 2.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Tony Womack.
Now at the plate, Tony Womack. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Two out here and a runner at second. Hit on the ground out to short. Strickland is right there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But the Diamondbacks pick up a couple courtesy of this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 2-0 Arizona. Striding in for the Indians, Al Rosen. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. Called strike 0-2. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he got him.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Stepping in now, Vic Wertz. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Back to him on the mound. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Batting fifth, right fielder, Wally Westbrook.
So striding forward now, Wally Westbrook. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a liner. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
In now, George Strickland. And he takes ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
1-1.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity on it.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Craig Counsell. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
No balls and a strike to count.
Ball.
Ball 1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch is looked at for ball 3.
Part of the order on deck, so keeping this 2-hole hitter off the bags is always important.
The 3-1 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Luis Gonzalez. He drew a walk his first time up. Here comes the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. A little bit low that time, maybe outside as well. Counsell aboard here at first with nobody out. Right side, hit hard. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit to batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Standing in now, Reggie Sanders. And that's in there. Base hit. Counsell is on his way home. And a relay home. And he is safe at the plate. And the lead is now 3-0.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side. To send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send in a close play, but it all worked out.
A base hit in his first trip. In the dirt here. The runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Now both runners are breaking. A little bouncer. Foul ball, strike 2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hard hit towards center. Doby patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt Williams.
Ready now, Matt Williams. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounder down the line at third. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Now the 1-1 pitch. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Digging in, number 4. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one.
Number 4.
First offering on its way. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. And a fastball just a bit high. Here's a strike. A wave and a miss. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. The throw to first is in time, one down. So striding in, Bob Lemon. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Driven the other way, but caught down at third. A laser that time, but it'll wind up with nothing to show for it. 2 away now.
Smith.
At the plate, Al Smith. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Hit back up the middle. Womack takes it in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order go the Tribe. Still down 3-0. Settling in now, Mark Grace. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Mark Grace.
First delivery to him on the way. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. Yanked on the ground down the line. And he'll get to the bag in time. What a do-it-yourself masterpiece.
Catcher, Damian Miller.
Striding in, Damian Miller. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. 3 runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Smith sprinting after it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, pitcher, Randy Johnson.
Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Diamondbacks, Randy Johnson. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Line drive to left. Smith is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Diamondbacks down in order, but they lead it 3-0. In now for Cleveland, Bobby Avila. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Second baseman, Bobby Avila.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. A fastball that just misses inside.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Hit on the ground to short. Throw on to first, in time, one away.
Now batting, center fielder, Larry Doby.
Into the box, Larry Doby. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Here comes the 0-1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. No runs, just one hit. No errors to this point for the Indians. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Chopped weakly up the first base line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
So stepping in, Al Rosen. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Two balls and a strike.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Indians go down 1-2-3. They trail in this one 3-0. Ready once again, Tony Womack.
Shortstop, Tony Womack.
Here comes the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. The 1-1 home. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box now, Craig Counsell, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball one. It was a walk in his last trip. And he misses again, 2-0.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
2-0 pitch, and that one's over for a strike.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
1 out, nobody on. A bouncer to the left side. Strickland over to his left. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, left fielder, Luis Gonzalez.
Digging in to try it again, Luis Gonzalez. He singled his last time up. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They lead it 3-0.
Leading off for the Tribe, first baseman, Vic Wertz.
First pitch on its way. Ball one. Wertz, a native Pennsylvanian. This is his first year at the big league level. Popped him up. And there's the first out. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. At the plate, Wally Westbrook. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at bat with another big hit right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get knocked.
Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. The 1-2. It's a fastball that misses.
2-2.
Outside and a full count, 3-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Stepping in now, George Strickland. A swinging bunt to the mound. And that's the second out. Now batting, number 4. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And a curveball that time that broke too low. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Westbrook on third with 2 out. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. The 2-1 home. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 gets him looking. Strike 3. 1 left for the Tribe. They trail it here 3-0. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Reggie Sanders. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Here's the first pitch to him. And the curveball is chopped foul right at the plate. It's strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Doby is camped under this one. And he's got it for the first out.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, center fielder, Danny Bautista.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Danny Bautista. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch on its way. Looks at a curveball on the outside corner. Needed a sand wedge for that one. Swung on and missed.
I mean, that's just an awesome curveball right there. A 12-6 breaker with nasty downward tilt. You know, the game's getting back to that good 4-seam fastball breaking ball instead of the sinker slider guy.
That misses. 1-2. One out, nobody on. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Strickland comes up with it. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt Williams.
Matt Williams will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. First pitch of the at-bat. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Just missed with a breaking ball. high in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 2-1. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul for the second strike. Ground ball foul down the left side. The 2-2 one more time. Is looked at and the count moves full.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at-bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
Lifted into the air to shallow center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Diamondbacks down in order, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Majeski is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Majeski.
And here is strike one call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. The 1-1. Misses above the zone for a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Takes a knee-high fastball. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gonzalez is after it, and that's the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 32, Al Smith.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Al Smith. First offering on its way. Missed with a slider. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Down the left field line and deep, and this will wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he rings up another one, make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
In now, Bobby Avila. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two balls and a strike.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tribe. Still down 3-0. Back here at Kauffman Stadium here in Kansas City. 7th inning coming up now in game 1 as we take a look there at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Art House is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 11, Art House.
Into the box now, Mark Grace. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
Grace.
Pitch on the way. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2. The 2-0 on the way. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll get there as the Diamondbacks get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here, looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
Digging in once again, Damian Miller. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Grace leads off second with nobody out. And this is in the air to straightaway right. We'll see if it's enough to get that runner to third. And that's going to fall for a base hit.
Boy, not the prettiest of swings, D-Roll. That looked a little bit from the Vladimir Guerrero book, but nonetheless, he got the job done.
Yeah, a little choke and poke right there. He flipped the bat out there and was able to find a little empty green grass. Not pretty, but he'll take it.
Standing in now, Randy Johnson. And no surprise to see the pitcher squaring around as he gets this one down. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Oh, that's the last thing you want to happen when you're trying to bunt a guy into scoring position. He got it down, but you have to deaden the ball, too. Otherwise, these infielders just eat it up and turn it into a double play.
Into the box, Tony Womack popped him up. Avila has a play, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. One left for Arizona, but they lead it 3-0. Now at the plate, Larry Doby. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Third baseman, number 7, Al Rosen.
So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Al Rosen. First pitch on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Digging in now, Vic Wertz. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Here comes the first pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Now the pitch. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Ready with another 0-2. And a fastball just a bit high.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Misses, ball 2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
And a neck-high fastball that time.
I'd say this is a win already for the guy in the box. You find yourself down 0-2, you work it to even, and now it's full. You got a chance to do some damage in this situation.
And he loses him on a breaking ball.
Well, when you've been out there as long as he has, you have to expect to lose a little precision in your location. He's up over 90 pitches now, so he might be starting to tire a little bit. Something to keep an eye on.
Coming to the plate now, Wally Westbrook, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Wirtz, the runner at first with 2 gone. Working quickly now as the splitter's in there, 0-2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. And he popped him up. Womack over to his right, and that retires the side. So no runs here, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. 8th inning coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 3 and the Indians nothing. Don Massey has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Don Massey.
Leading off the inning, Craig Counsell, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air down the right field line. Westbrook on the move, and he makes the catch in the corner. A couple of good pitching performances by both clubs here. 3-0 our score as you get a look there at the inning-by-inning recap through the first 7 and change. Now at the plate, Luis Gonzalez. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a high fastball for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit up.
1-1.
The 1-1 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
First delivery to him on the way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 2 out, nobody on. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Set to deliver on 2-1. Missed with a breaking ball.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
The 3-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Ready for another shot now. Danny Batista, man at first after the 2-out walk. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit weakly back to the mound. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. One left for the Diamondbacks. They lead it 3-0. So digging in now, George Strickland. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Pat. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Time to be alert for signs of tiring here in the 8th. He's a pitch away from 100.
Man, I love this right now. He's given it everything he has, given this team depth, allowing the manager to pick some serious matchups when it comes to going to the bullpen, Dan.
Boy, you nailed that, D-Road. Now you can go to your go-to guys, the troubleshooters, the guy you want to bring into close games. Anytime a starter can get you through 7 innings, the 8th inning, it's a bonus. A job well done so far.
2-1. The 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Sanders calls for it. One down.
Now batting, number 4.
Stepping into the box, number 4. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Weak grounder back to the mound. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the pitcher, Don Marcy.
Bill Glynn will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Glynn.
A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Batista is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Indians go down 1-2-3. They trail in this one 3-0. A great shot there of famous Union Station with downtown KC in the background. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network. Hal Newhouser enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Striding in to start the ninth, Matt Williams, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Now pitch on the way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Drives it out to deep right center field. Westbrook giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Mark Grace.
So coming to the plate, Mark Grace. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. One ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
Wow, it looked like he was carrying a piano around the bases on that one, but somehow he makes it all the way around to third for a triple. Give credit where credit is due. Nobody in the park, including me, thought he had that in him.
Stepping in now, Damian Miller, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Oh and 1, here it comes. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. Newhouser rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. The 2-1 home is a ball down and away.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Grace takes his lead at third with 1 away. And he fouls this one off. The 3-2 one more time. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The next 3-2. Another one sent foul. Another full count offering on its way. A swinging bunt up the third baseline. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
Now batting, the pitcher, Randy Johnson.
So striding forward now, Randy Johnson. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1 ball, no strike.
And a breaking ball stays outside. Here it comes, 1-0. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
2 outs here with a runner at third. Set, and the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 1 left for Arizona, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Al Smith. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. First pitch on its way. A swing and a ground ball to third. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Bobby Avila.
Ready for another chance, Bobby Avila. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
And low and inside with a fastball as he's got a hot-footed out of there. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a hot shot toward third, and that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
Stepping up now, Larry Doby, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Two 2-0 now.
That's a ball.
And that one's wide of the mark, ball 3.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Here it comes, the 3-0 is looked at for the first strike.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Hit hard to short. Played on the backhand. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
And that's what speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
Now the Diamondback skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Kim comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 49.
In now, Al Rosen. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Standing in now, Vic Wertz. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Last strike now for Cleveland. Sliced hard, but foul to the left. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Oh, a tough pitch to lay off that time, but he got away with it. 1-2.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Avila over at second. Doby on at first with 2 down. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game. And this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. Arizona win the World Series opener and take a 1-0 lead. Randy Johnson gets the W on the mound. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
The final line score for the ball game tonight: for the victorious Diamondbacks, 3 runs on 7 hits.